Locked and loaded. What's the weather report?
6 inches of snow.
Oh, you girls ready for some snow?
Hang on, we got a snow shovel?
We got a snow shovel. I got a scoop shovel.
All right.
So we don't know exactly how much snow is going to be up here at the land, but in case we can't get in with the big truck, we've got shovels, and we've got a side-by-side, and we were just getting ready to back out of the driveway, and we almost had accidentally left the ladder down. So it's a pretty solid start. What's the drive? What do we got for a drive time?
4.5.
Woo!
What?
What? Well, this should be interesting. This is deep. We have made it. We have made it. We have made it. There's a lot of snow up here. Ladies, look at this. You ready?
More.
Holy buckets. Look at us go. Good thing we have the side-by-side.
No, it's deep.
The snow is deep. Holy cow.
Now it's pulling.
Oh, we're gonna have to try out the four-wheel drive, I think.
Send it.
Let's see. Oh boy. Oh boy.
We're stuck in here.
Imagine if there's real snow up here.
Yeah, we'd probably need to shovel our way in. Right, here we are. Look at this. Amazing. At the little baby cabin, little tiny cabin. All right, girls, you ready? It's like the North Pole. Look at that. Look how much snow is there. We're gonna have to get around with the side-by-side because we are stuck here.
I have some hot cocoa.
Yeah, we're gonna need hot cocoa, huh?
I have some like
Oh, look at this mess. Full-blown
help.
construction site. Didn't yet. I forgot.
Well, afternoon French roast. Everything's by hand up here.
Holy buckets, that thing crushes my battery. How's our tent, baby girl?
Good.
Should have put some other, we have little lights in there too.
Yeah.
Oh.
How do we do it?
Whoa, these are emergency ones. These are nice ones.
Could I turn off the light?
Holy
Could I turn
crap.
on the turn off the light?
Yeah, here I will. Ready?
Ready. What?
Jeez. Holy cow.
We can put this up in the middle of the night. Probably can put that up. in the
Yeah,
middle
we
of
for sure could. There you go. Look at that. It's like a freaking flashlight. That's cool. It's been quite a while since we've slept out here, especially in the winter. We got quite a bit of snow today, and but this is what we want to use this for. For the camper van being in complete shambles, things are working out pretty good. There's a lot more room because we got rid of this bunk. We got rid of the whole bathroom, but there's no place to like store stuff. So that is part of the reason why this is it. We like to take this thing out. My wife is not going to come camping this with us because of how it is. We will get her in here for sure, but that's going to be after we redo it. So as of now, we're currently stuck exactly where we are, and we're cool with that. We're going to stay here for a couple days. All right, this is some great service here. See that? We're getting our steps cleaned off. Look at that. Go say thank you. Girls, you ready?
Yeah.
We got a long adventure. We don't actually know where it's going, but here's where we're going from. And our first order of business is actually getting out of here, which is probably going to be the hardest part of the whole thing. Make sure we got that up. Hold it. Well, Dad's right in a snowbank. What? How do you think?
Oh, yeah, I was just digging.
Perfect. We made it, girls.
I think that's your first obstacle.
No, that is not where we're going, is it?
Yeah. That's Happy Hollow.
Is it just not supposed to be used?
Like, what are you doing? That's your ATV route.
Holy cow. So do they just close it down for the winter?
It must.
Well, that's interesting. I mean, that's where it shows. I thought if we find a spot, turn around, it might be worth it.
This is snowmobiles, dude. Maybe right here.
I just know we can't really go too far off. That's that spot there.
This is snowmobiles. Oh,
Think we can make that turn?
we're gonna find out. You're on the snowmobile trail.
Good morning. Camille, how'd you sleep?
What?
How'd you sleep, baby? Yeah, right. You're out. Out. All right, so we had a pretty cold night last night, so it was it's about 15 degrees out right now. And so this, all the work we did yesterday, look at this. This is like rock. This is like rock solid now. So it was kind of a pain. And then we drove over it a whole bunch of times with the side-by-side. But I think it was going to be well worth it, because it's going to be the only chance we get, because we are completely buried. We dug all this out, and then we dug all this so we can make a swipe with the, yeah. So wish us luck. We're gonna get the side-by-side loaded up on here. I think it's gonna help to have the weight on the back, and we'll see if we actually get out of here. I did not think about this part. We should have probably plugged this in. Oh, let's see. One time for the one time. Hit the cold start.
No, cycle them twice like truck calls away.
Ready for this? Easy does it. Easy does it, baby. Degrees engine temp. Woof!
You got it. You can straighten it. There you go. You don't need to turn that sharp. You're too sharp. Too sharp. Too sharp. Hey!
What's that?
You're way too sharp.
I can't see anything over there.
Well, you're turning into the snow, but you're way too sharp. You were perfect.
Oh, I couldn't see that gate. I thought we were right on it. I thought you were telling me
No,
to
you
go
need to be
sharp.
2 feet this way.
Oh, I think it should go sharp. Like,
No, too sharp. There you go. Straighten it out. Gate there. That gate. Right there. There, you got that.
easy breezy. All right, guys, so that is a wrap. That is a wrap for the weekend. We got the big rig stuck. We got the big rig dug out. Spent about an hour and a half worth of digging. Definitely worth it for this morning when we had to actually get pulled out. We're able to just drive out from being stuck. Everything froze up. It worked out pretty good. So here she goes. Here she is. Here's how she sits. This is how we used it. As you guys saw, it is all ripped apart. I kind of pieced it back together. I got some switches put up on the wall, cleaned everything up a little bit so that we could use it for one last trip. And now stay tuned. We will be, we've decided, originally the plan was going to be to keep this shower intact, in place. And we're going to keep this water here, seeing how this is put in. Underneath isn't really plumbed in correctly either. So I think we're just going to take everything out. That way we can put the sink exactly where we want it. We can put the shower exactly how we want it in the back here. We might even bump it over to here. I'm not exactly sure. I'm not exactly sure yet. But we are going to be gutting this thing down to literally plywood. YouTube, what is up? Welcome back to the freaking channel. We've got a lot to do in this video. We're gonna get the rest of my camper all gutted out. We were gonna like just take it easy and I just wanted to get like a kitchenette in it, simplify the layout, and it has turned into a full-blown, very expensive, complete remodel renovation. Apparently she fits now. Part of me thinking I should have just laid over all this stuff, but I do know, just like in my construction company, half-assing it is not the way. I did my absolute best. My plan was to keep this whole corner all together. I guess I'll have some mats for somebody, but this none of this stuff was like, these aren't really made into one. They're just kind of all pieced in there. So we will not be saving this. You can see here, this is the only window. I didn't have the capacity to take this one out, and you can see it's been leaking water for forever. So that makes every window. I pulled all the other ones out. I was really hoping this one looked like it was in there tighter. It's not. So we'll be taking that window out too. Man. So oh yeah, you can see that pretty well. That's black mold. This was the only window. I think I got all the other windows. I'm gonna check them all now. But this was the only window. It was too big. I couldn't take it out by myself and I didn't have anybody, and it just kind of, I don't know, we ran out of time. But I didn't pull this window out when I first got it. All the other ones I had to pull out and caulk behind because none of them had a seal in it, which, again, guys, this is on me. I should have checked this thing over better when I bought it. But honestly, it looked really good. And if I would have got it for like super cheap, it would have been a little bit different, but a little frustrating because I paid real money, like 6 figures plus for it. And I have done so much work to this thing already from water damage. So yeah, it's actually kind of a huge bummer that I'm having to do all this. It would have been so much cheaper to buy a pimped out Sprinter van, or even I don't know. Should have just bought a brand new camper. smells terrible. Terrible. First, I was kind of like joking around. I was like, oh, I should get a mask. Now it makes sense why every time we use this thing, after like a day or two, you start to get, I thought it was just like, you know, sleeping and sometimes being a little bit cold. This is where my bed is, right here. Look at this. This is absolutely awful. Which means it's not the roof. The roof does not leak anymore. This is leaking directly in from the side panels. So terrible. Hey, there's some. Oh my gosh, look at this. Look at this. This is so bad. Oh, gross. All right, guys, I'm calling it for tonight. This is so disgusting. I'm so irritated. At first, I really have no idea where this video is going to fit in or kind of where we're going to go with this from here. In my last video, I spent a lot of time filming kind of the process that got us to where we're at right now. This was going to be, we were going to peel. The plan was we're going to kind of peel all this stuff off, peel this paneling off. This is just, you know, real thin paneling, real easy. Get this off, and we're going to lighten it up, and we're going to really simplify the layout of the camper, of the van, or whatever this thing's called. So that was the plan. I was going to do it myself to save money, and when we got into it, we dealt with some stuff early on when I first bought it, just some things with the roof, and we put a new roof on it. I did a video on that. I came in here, and as we were pulling this paneling, the plan was to just peel it down, and then we just have 1/2-inch plywood. And then from 1/2-inch plywood, we could very easily just repanel over it. I was just going to cut it real tight to the windows. Wasn't going to take the windows out. And we found quite a bit of mold. I was really frustrated. I did a whole video on how frustrated I was with this, just kind of with how this whole thing is done. Now, granted, I do understand this is a custom-built truck. This is the stuff that happens. What I did do is I did reach out to the guy who built it, and I just kind of was like, man, you know, I don't know what to do here. I just want this thing fixed correctly, and I'm at a loss. If this thing keeps leaking, some of these are active leaks. This window I did not take out. These 3 windows I did take out. And it's like, if this is gonna keep, like, is there something wrong with the paneling? Is there something wrong with the trim? What is wrong with this thing? I am not gonna put $20,000 and a whole bunch of my time into this truck and then have it leak and wreck everything new. So he did respond to me. We had a long talk today. And I'm happy with where we're at. He has offered to make things right. There are a few things with this. The water issue we don't feel is as big of it is a big deal right now because it was coming in, but the solution is not a huge deal. It was just a couple little steps that were possibly overlooked during the build. Now, yes, that's a big deal for this, but to fix it when we're at this point, it's really not a huge deal. And the owner has offered, he is going to help me out. He did offer to just drive up here, help me demo it, gut it out. I was planning to demo most of this anyway, so I'm not going to make him do that. I was very impressed with how he handled it, the situation, and we came to an actual solution on what we're going to do. Now, as long as he follows through, all is going to be well. I'm going to keep bringing you guys with. I'm going to keep showing you. So right now, what our plan is, we're going to gut this thing down way further. We're going to take every single piece of plywood out, every single piece. This is going to be just a metal shell, back to how it was built. So in the process of doing that, we will be able to see every spot. I do commercial roofing. I know how to look for water and water traces. So we're going to see. We're going to find exactly where the water is coming in. We're going to reset all the windows with the correct setup. We are going to take everything off of the ceiling. We're going to pull all the boards. We're going to pull everything down. I might even spray foam the whole thing once we seal the few spots that we believe are the leak issue. All right, so with the stuff we found, we are just mold treating everything that's in here right now that is bad. Up in the front, looks like the issue is down at the bottom here. This is where that track is, that corner piece. And that's rusty along the bottom, and then up over the top is like the main part. So this did leak a lot worse before we put the roof on, and that has now been fixed, and now we're just trying to pinpoint the other things that are leaking. So we're gonna get this dialed in. I am gonna work with my spray foamer to see if he could spray foam this, because ideally that would kind of almost be the way to go. Foam this, put plywood back over it, and then just go from there. Start over fresh, use marine grade plywood, and just make sure that everything is solid and tight, and then we're gonna get this thing back in check. And yeah. So I did notice one of the spots that was letting stuff in, it appears to see this is pulled away from the 3M tape here. I'm tempted to just put a couple screws in there, put some water block on them, put a couple screws right into that if I can measure it out. I'm not sure exactly yet. I just would like to tighten that up. And then if we can, I'll tuck all these wires, and then I plan to foam this. Down there at the bottom, we will remove that L channel piece, that trim, and we'll caulk in there, and then we'll put it all back together and make it great again. Look at that thing. Is it looking right at you?
Yeah.
Okay. Shake you. Shake it very much. All right, so if you see on this side, some of this has some flex. I think we're gonna try to get some fasteners in. I gotta see where the beams are in there. I'd like to get this tight. And then this here, this whole thing, see how low this is compared to this track here? That's an issue. This front corner was real bad too. So we're gonna get this off. We're gonna get underneath caulked, and we're gonna figure out why it's not pulling in tight. And maybe we've gotta, I don't know. We'll figure it out though. So we are using a commercial roofing product called Water Block. And we're putting it in here. It is the nastiest stuff. As soon as it's on you, it stays on you for freaking ever. We're putting it all the way down the center beam, and then we are going to also, whoa, just to be safe, we are gonna caulk around all of it, and then on each of the seams, and then of course that back piece will have to come completely off. Today's a big day. There's a oh man, I've done a whole bunch of videos. There's a bunch of stuff I'm probably not gonna post. There's some stuff I am gonna post. There's some stuff we have posted, but long story short, I am taking the big truck right here back to the builder, and he is going to redo the inside for me, and then we're gonna do some extra work as well. He's not gonna do it 100% because we've got some other stuff we want to do. We're gonna build out some of it, but he's gonna do the basics. I think we're gonna try to get the electrical moved up into the cab of the truck, or into the camper of the truck. So it's not exactly sure, but he has stepped up, and you know, we had some issues with some water leaks. The issues with the water leaks have been resolved. I did go through. It was honestly, it was very little things, but when it's water, it doesn't matter, because little things, you know, this is the business that I'm in with commercial roofing, is you can do $1 million worth of roofing, and the only call you get is you know, the one corner you missed, the one hole that got punched that was missed here. So it is unfortunately part of kind of how it goes. Anyway, I have talked with the builder. I do 100% trust him that he can do the interior build how we want it. I just took apart the entire inside, and I was able to see that it was built. It was built very well, and so we're gonna take it back there. We're gonna lighten the whole inside up. We're gonna make the floor plan a lot more usable, and have some more open space in there. So I'm super excited. I'm excited to get this thing back on the road. I'm excited. I'm hoping we're supposed to be staying in it in 1.5 or in 5 weeks. We'll be staying in it. So it needs to work. Right now I have my truck behind me, and because it is a 4-hour drive one way. So that's definitely the one downfall of this is the drive. But we've got the truck loaded. Check this out. Here's our rig. Here's our rig right there. We got our truck on the trailer, and then we'll hook up the trailer to the truck at his place, and then we will we'll turn right back around and do it again. So we've got about 9 hours in the car here total, at least, assuming nothing goes haywire and goes wrong. All right, so the rig did great. Actually tows really nice. We don't have a ton of weight on there, 4,000 pounds or something with 3,000 pound trailer, but still 7,500 pounds behind it. Makes the unit pretty long, but towed great, no issues. Did decent on mileage, as decent as this thing can get. And look at that, the best update we've done to this vehicle was putting this backup camera on. Makes it so much easier and so much less worry. So we're in Amish town now, and so hopefully we can find. I just had a guy walk, like literally I was coming up, we're on the highway, we're doing like 74 miles an hour and on the interstate, and I see flashing lights trying to get onto the highway, so I slowed down. I went over lane. As I was going over lane, I looked, and there's a guy walking down the center lane towards us in traffic, or like on the interstate. An old guy in a Green Bay Packers jacket. So that was terrifying. I was about, I don't know, 24 inches from him. I got slowed down to about 60. So that's still moving pretty good. So now we're gonna Frogger it up here, and we're gonna try not to hit any of the Amish people, because this is 100% Amish country, and I think more Amish people use these roads out here than cars. So see if I can find you guys a nice little. Guess who's back?